All right, number 7, it says Bethany needs to borrow $10,000. She can borrow the money at 6.5% simple interest or 4 years, or she can borrow 5% with interest compounded continuously for 4 years. And so we're going to use the IPR, which is the simple interest formula, to calculate the interest. So we would do 10,000, the interest rate. Remember, we want to convert this to a decimal, so we're going to move the decimal 2 places to the left. And then the time in years, 4 years. Okay, so using the simple interest formula they're showing us here, I equals 10,000 times the 0.065 times 4. And it says Bethany would pay blank in interest. Okay, so we're going to get our calculator. I'm going to type in 10,000 times the 0.065 times 4. And that gives me 2,600. So she would pay 2,600 in interest. And thus Bethany would pay blank in interest if she took this amount. So 2,600. All right, so in order to find the interest paid, for this we first use, and if we want to use the continuous, it says continuously, compounded continuously. That's going to be the continuous compound formula. All right, so they're showing us plugging everything in. 10,000, E, the 5% as a decimal, move it twice to the left so you get 0.05, and T is 4. We're going to get a final value, so I'm going to say 10,000. We're going to do second LN, and this is going to be 0.05 times 4. Round to the nearest cent. So $57,000. Did I do this right? Double check. 10,000, 10, 4 zeros. That looks like it's really big. Okay. Yes, 573,974, and then 57. Something didn't look right. Did I get a plus? Maybe I didn't type in the formula right. That didn't look right. 10,000. Then second E, 0.05 times 4. Yeah, that looks like a plus 4. So I'm like, man, that looks really, really big. Okay, that's better. 12,000. Be careful. 12,214.03. Okay, so that's the total. To find the interest, we'll have to subtract 10,000. Okay. So that's the total amount. I didn't put my comma in there, so they're saying alternate answer. So we now take this and we subtract the principal. So subtract the 10,000 that we borrowed. And then that gives us 2,214. So interest equals the 12,214.03. And then we subtract the 10,000 that we borrowed. And Bethany would pay $2,214.03 in interest if we did the continuous compound at 5%. And it says which option would result in less interest. So if we compare them, the simple interest at 6.5, we're going to pay $2,600, and this one, continuous compound, is going to cost us $2,200. So almost $400 less. So we will say the continuous compound. And then it says which option will result in less total interest. Oh, so that was it. We got to check.